welcome back to the channel. I'm really feeling this like completion energy, like you are on the verge of completing a cycle. So if that resonates with you, this reading is going to be for you. Let's see what this energy is about. Divine Spirit, Angels, Guides, what is this completion energy, this nearing completion energy I'm feeling? What is this referring to? What do we need to know? Okay, the first card we have is the full moon in Scorpio. It's time to release negativity. So the full moon in Scorpio happens, when is that? Scorpio, Taurus season. So beginning of March, end of, no, that's wrong. When is it? Oh, it's May, Taurus season. It's Taurus. It's definitely Taurus season. I know that. Duh. So, Taurus season could be really significant. Just this past Taurus season, or this could be this next Taurus season. It's time to release negativity. Tell me about this, Space Spirit. Oh my, that's way too many cards. But this one fell by itself, so we're going to take this one. The one we got that fell by itself is the Tower reversed. The Tower reverse. Okay. And now my cards are upside down. Okay. This is a chaotic reading, so if you're here, I appreciate you. It feels like there's been a lot of confusion. And now that I'm like channeling more with this confusion energy, like this has been since like Taurus season. Like if you felt confused, you felt confusion, it definitely feels like this is with love. It definitely feels like this is with love. It kind of feels like during Taurus season, something might have fallen apart and you've been trying to like reconcile it for the last few months. I'm filming this in August. I don't know why I'm saying September, but it's still August. So the last few months it's been like you're trying to reconcile and you're just really confused, but Spirit's really calling you to release any negativity that you had behind this. I know the last few weeks the astrology has been freaking crazy. It's been absolutely crazy. So it's like I feel like that was helping you release the negativity. I'm hearing resentment. There might have been some hidden resentment between you and this other person. Maybe the resentment was coming from you, or maybe the resentment was coming from them. Maybe it was both, but that's definitely super significant here. Tell me more about this energy, please, Spirit. The Fool. The Fool and the Eight of Swords. Yeah, like this is what we need to... You were both mirroring each other is what I'm getting with the Eight of Swords. Like you were both mirroring each other with this resentment, with this negativity, and to be able to move on, to fully reconcile, to move out of this confusing state and come through with a new beginning, you need to let this go. You need to stop mirroring this. You need to come together and truly work through this. You need to truly work through this because there is meant to be a new beginning here is what I'm hearing. There is meant to be a new beginning in this connection. Yeah, but we just need to be able to truly tune in and see things for what it is, and not in a way that is what we want to see. Not in a way that it feels good for our past wounds, like seeing the truth of the situation. Let's get a little bit deeper with this. I love using my Cosmovisions for deck. Let's get a little deeper with this energy, please, Spirit. Yeah, we have the Phoenix and the Eight of Lotuses. Like this time right now, when you're seeing this video, this is the time to like truly alchemize all of this energy. Truly alchemize all of this negativity, all of this confusion, this resentment, and turn it into love. Turn it into love, because this new beginning that you are moving into is just overflowing with love. Like this is probably one of my favorite cards ever. Like that is just incredibly gorgeous. Like this is the time. Yeah, and then confirmation with the Seven of Embers again. Like this is the time, and it's like you intuitively know this with the Swan here. Like you know this. You know this, you know that like it's been leading up to this. You know that there's so much more that needs to come through right now, and you're just like, I know it's time. I know it's time. So this is just confirmation for you. This is truly just confirmation for you. Yeah, it's like you've taken the last few months to kind of like find your path, reevaluate what it is that you truly want with the Pathfinder here. Lions could be really significant. Leo placements could be significant. We have a lot of fire energy here with the embers. And it's like, you've been walking through the fire. You've been walking through the fire within yourself mostly over the last few months. And it's just kind of been like, you're like, you're ready. You really want to make this work with this person is what I'm hearing. You really want to make this relationship work. You really want to start a new chapter with this relationship. But you needed to walk through this fire. You needed to walk through this fire so you could rise from the ashes. Like, that's the only way you can rise from the ashes is if you walk through the fire. And a lot of people don't like doing that. Again, like, there's so much, and it feels like this has been going on since around May. And it's been really frustrating for you is what I'm hearing. Yep. And we got life on earth because all you really want is happiness. All you really want is like a warm embrace at the end of the night, like coming home to somebody. Like, it's like that, those small things in life that everybody forgets about. It's just like, you know, eating dinner with somebody, like truly just like holding somebody's hand, like watching a movie together. Like, you just want the simple things in life with this person, and you're ready to move on into that. How are we going to do, what's coming forward after we release this, Spirit? Okay, we have the new moon in Cancer. We have relax. So it feels like after we release this, it's gonna, like, it's really gonna feel like a weight is lifted off your shoulders, and it's going to feel like you can actually finally, like, take a break. Like, you can finally take a breather is what I'm hearing. Like, there's no, like there's no more heaviness in your chest, and you can finally, like, take a big exhale. Like a big exhale. That's what this is going to feel like after this. So what else do we need to know about after we release this negativity, Spirit? Okay, so we have the Knight of Swords reversed. Give me some clarity on that, please, Spirit. And the Hierophant. It's like, within this energy, you're not going to be in a dissatisfied energy anymore. You're only going to be thinking about what is for the betterment of everyone, what is going to ascend both of you in this relationship. Like, it's all about the unity, and it's all about the growth from here on out. Like, there's no more getting stuck in this dissatisfied energy because we release that. We left this in the last cycle is what I'm hearing. Yeah, you're going to have, we have the Contact card, which is a special card in this deck. So you're going to receive a download. Tell me about this download, please, Spirit. Tell me about this download. Page of Pearls. 9 of Pearls. Okay, so this definitely has to do with something physical. It feels like you are going to receive a download for you to create something, that's going to give you this feeling of luxury, this feeling of abundance, like, and it's all, again, it's all because you release this negativity, because this negativity that you were holding on to, this resentment, this confusion, this need, this want for reconciliation wasn't just holding you back in your relationship, it was holding you back in every single part of your life. And now that you've allowed yourself to release this negativity, and you're seeing things as a whole, and you're not just seeing it through like the lens of resentment and confusion and negativity, you are now up leveling your entire life because you're able to relax and see the wholeness. Yeah, we have the Hanged Woman and the Temperance card. Like, you've been liberated. You've been liberated from your past, and you are now getting all of this divine guidance to have this new perspective, of how things are supposed to be, how things can be. Tell me more about this relationship, though, please, Spirit. Ace of Pearls, the Golden Eye of Fate, and the Death card. Okay, so within this relationship, you're going to, obviously, you're going to have a new beginning, and it's going to be very, very divinely guided. Like, you're going to understand that you're going to have a lot of rebirths throughout this connection. You're going to have a lot of rebirths throughout this connection. You're going to have to transmute a lot of energy for you and this other person. Like, but that is all part of the divine guidance. And because you've moved through all of this negative energy and these shadows, you now understand, and now you're in this energy of this new perspective, this liberated energy of being tapped into your higher purpose and understanding that you can receive these downloads to create more abundance in your life and to create more of what you truly desire instead of being unsatisfied with your life. That's what, like, the more that you tap into this new energy, the more you stay in this new energy and you follow the path, the more opportunities are going to come in, and the more that you are going to rebirth, the more that this connection is going to rebirth, and the deeper it's going to get. Yeah. 8 of Pearls. And then the World. Like this relationship and this epiphany within this relationship is the key truly to creating an incredibly beautiful life, not just in love, but in general, within every area of your life. There's so much more to this. Like, we have the Ace of Cups in the bottom of the deck here. That's 3 aces. Like, you're now understanding that everything is a reflection of how you view yourself. So if you're struggling in a relationship, you're going to struggle in every part of your life. And we don't need to do that. Yeah. We have the 8 of Wands. You're now understanding that you are in complete control, and how you take action and how you move forward is completely dependent on what it is that you truly want. King of Wands and the 10 of Cups. We're going to leave it with the tarot there. It's like this masculine that's coming in is going to be very motivated. They're going to be very calculated, and they're going to be a risk taker. Whenever you move through this energy, they're going to be very adamant about taking risks. They're going to love taking risks because they know that with the 10 of Cups here, like, the more risks that they take, the more prosperous they are on the other end. And it doesn't matter, like, if it's risks within the relationship, if it's risks within their life, they're just going to be so rooted in who they are, what they want, and it's going to be so incredible. And it feels like you're going to see this shift in this person. And it really feels like, at the end of the day, if you trace back to the very beginning of this connection, that's how they were. Like, that is their authentic self when they're not caught up in this resentment, confusion, negative spiral. That is who they are. They are the King of Wands. They are that incredibly authentic, driven, like, take risks, worry about it later kind of person. Like, they move fast, and they get it all done. They get it all done despite what anybody ever says. Like, they never let anybody shut them down. So, like, this is great for both of you because you are being liberated and being guided, and you are transmuting all of this energy. And when you transmute this energy, you are able to receive so much more love and abundance and everything. And they are being able to come back home to themselves, and that is bringing such a beautiful energy. Get one final pearl of wisdom for this collective, please, Spirit. Ooh, we have the Incarnation card, and it's got a big whale on it, so the whales could be significant. 1333 on my timer, so 333 could be significant. Through the power of intention and ritual, we can call upon the divine spirit to guide and empower us. Like, that is what you're understanding. You are now understanding the beauty upon how we change our intentions, the beauty of death and rebirth, the beauty of the shadows, to be able to create everything that we truly desire. Whew. So release that negativity, release that resentment, because things are about to shift. Things are about to shift, and things are about to get so much better. But you have the power, and you have to choose this. That is so important. That is so, so, so important. Whew. Wow, this was a beautiful message. If it resonated with you, please do let me know in the comments. If you'd like to dive into your own personal energy, you can book a reading through the link in my bio. I offer 1 question, 3 question video recordings, and Zoom readings. Whew. If you'd like to dive a little bit deeper into your own personal healing journey to help release some of this negativity, and transmute some energy. I offer nervous system sessions to the public. I offer a few free resources through the links in my bio. And if you'd like to dive in a little bit more into trauma release, integration, or one-on-one coaching, you can send me a DM or book a discovery call below. Follow me on TikTok for shorter readings and Instagram and TikTok for somatic healing content. All of my links are below. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this message. I just saw 15:15 on the timer. And I will see you in the next message.